Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Dominion's Fall, Thrones of Ascension with me, BrainBoy20, where we last left off. We had fun on the northern front pushing back the forces of Sauromatia, and their god who has gotten off the throne and is just trying to rampage through my provinces. However, we had driven them back with I'll have to look up the exact title, the Heldraking, or something similar to that. Anyway, on to the show. Research and enchantment has proceeded well. We've gotten to level 5, which I think gives me Horde of Skeletons, which is a battlefield spell, which is actually fairly useful for me. Pale Riders, which gives me a ritual that allows me to summon long-dead horsemen, and I might just stop doing that. It also gives me Rituals Returning, Dispel, which allows a mage to destroy active global enchantments, and the Eyes of God, which I still can't do, but it's actually fairly interesting to me, because I'd like to see all the provinces in the world. I'd like to see all the domains, or dominions, and so I can see the magic sites as well. I don't care much about income or enemy troop movements, but I still would like to see like all magic sites and stuff like that, because I'd like to start going down other magic paths as well. As for what we're going to continue doing, it's a ritual. I don't have enough air magic to make it worthwhile. I definitely do have fire magic though, so I might be able to create some long-dead archers. And then maybe some of these other spells. This spell can only be cast in a wasteland. The caster locates and releases a Dust King and his entombed servants hidden underneath layer upon layer of desert sands. In the beginning of time, the first humans lived in scattered tribes, but with the influence of supernatural powers, civilizations dawned upon mankind. Small kingdoms formed, and order was established. These kingdoms and their rulers emerged and disappeared in quick succession. Driven by fear of being dead and forgotten, the kings built tomb palaces to create resting places where they could live on eternally. But with time came dust, the palaces were covered with sand and their memories forgotten. Inside the tombs, the ancient kings and their soldiers still live on. If cast in a province of order, a king with more warriors will be released. If cast in a province of fortune or magic, a king with more priests is likely to be found. I might actually just continue going down this path, but I'm going to need to start producing, as many have mentioned, Ribby primarily, who's been just basically coaching me on this game. If you guys haven't seen his comments already, he basically just recommends, and a lot of other people recommend, that I start building up items that increase the magic paths as opposed to increasing their natural magic skill. Hara Specs has been cast, and we found a new magic site in Valadon. Arcane probing, but nothing was found in Perigami. Battle on Raphabolia, us attacking them, I assume. So let's see, Sauromatia, what is here? Province defense. So let's the Shades just murder them and give us a lot of soulless warriors, which gives us, we gain soulless warriors, which is nice. Unexpected event in Oakland's handful of gems have been found in a small stream, giving us some water gems. Oh Jesus. An unknown benefactor donated a gold statue crafted in your honor to a local temple. It was swiftly melted and stamped into gold coins. That's not very nice. Out of curiosity, I'm curious. Okay, soulless warriors can just be added. Admittedly, there are not many that can be, but we can at least get a soulless warrior nonetheless. And I don't care much that they're weakened. Does that actually... It lowers morale. Well, actually, wait, these guys are mindless. Why the heck do they care about morale? Their morale is 50, and which means that they can't be affected. Sigdriva, the Hangadrotening. That's who you were. And we'll recapture Raphabolia. And with the sheer amount of funds we get, we'll go up to at least 20 province defense, so they just can't take it back. And you will once again head north to just try to reclaim these lands. They're not going to be able to take Konberg, and Raphabolia will be protected once more. Alyssa Deathwind, cast rituals. Actually, we never finished reading off all the items we could forge, so I'm curious. Because we stopped at magic items here. No, we actually read all the items you could forge. I don't think I wanted any of them, so... Then when I go back to forging, cast ritual spell, do ritual of returning, but there's no point. Nor is there a point astral window, but you've developed another death gem, or astral gem, sorry. Meaning I could have you cast another arcane probing, which will do Raphabolia because there's still no magic sites found. and that's kind of important. You're casting Reanimation. I'd actually like you to cast Ritual Spell. I want Pale Riders. Is this based? Number of FX 20 plus. Powerful mages can reanimate larger number of horsemen. Actually, instead of casting Reanimation, construct magic items. Because you still got that. And if I'm going to have you do anything, I would like you to increase your death magic level. So that gives you +1. Horror Helm does not actually give you any magic level. I'm just looking for things that give magic level at this point, and so far I don't see it, or see any. So we'll just craft the staff to increase your death magic level by 1. Oh wait, what am I doing? Alyssa Deathwind would know more about this. So knowing that none of these are actually useful in that regard, nor are any of these, except the Doomglaive, which seems interesting. The Doomglaive is a truly fearsome weapon used by some undead warriors. Those close to where it strikes will be cursed for the rest of their lives. Those lives will be very short, though, as victims will also age and die within minutes. I really want to start crafting astral magic stuff if you haven't figured it out by now, but I can't do that, because I still need a good source of magic gems that is not my god. Anyway, next commander. Tamar. Cast Ritual Spell. Can I have you Dark Knowledge? No. So I guess Forge Magic Item. Is there anything I can have you cast with, like, just create it? I guess a Skull Talisman is just okay. Haruspex being cast by Elivik, who's just naturally increasing. Speaking of which, what land did you find? Valadin, you found the Stone Circle, allowing the recruitment of Woodhenge Druids. Can't we recruit those already? Yes, we can. What's so special about these? Absolutely nothing? Sacred. Are you sacred as well? Yes. Okay, never mind. We have our army here. We have them double preaching to try to just beat down the domain strength here. So we're not at a humongous disadvantage. Gunnar, can I have you cast something? No. I mean, I'd have you preach. You can all preach. You all will preach. All will preach my name. Pure, just continue searching. Plague Tooth. Is there anything like I could have you construct? Construct building. I guess we can do a Killing Grounds, which only yeah, I guess we'll do some Killing Grounds and just increase your administration. Anything else? Sigurd. You will search for magic sites. Druid's Grave. I think that would produce death gems as well. Alright, with nothing else to do, mercenaries. Green Horde. 40 men demands that much gold. I think I could just... I'm fairly certain I can produce more and of higher quality than anything here. Now, I was directed towards the mounted Heardmen. Or the hell, Heardlings, which I completely forgot existed because they're freaking sacred horsemen. I'd completely forgot. I'm actually kind of angry that I'd forgotten that I had these guys. And we'll just naturally continue doing Heardmen, and I'm guessing this this place doesn't have naturally good resources. Next recruitment location, we will spam out some more Heardmen, because you can, for some reason, make armies of them. Woodsmen, are you good? I'll assume the Woodsmen aren't the greatest, and we'll just recruit some more units down here. Then we'll spend the rest on a mage or two. So we'll recruit another Zvalartalf, and then maybe a Woodhenge Druid. No, you cost too much. You don't cost too much. We'll get another one. Now, I was also directed towards a magic item of construction that you can make. So forge magic item. Oh, we never even finished this off, did we? So Snake Ring, total immunity to poisons, and the ability to poison enemies by touching them. Handful of acorns. When planted in the ground, these enchanted acorns will produce 3 vinemen that will aid the wearer in battle. Barkskin Amulet. This flesh of the wearer turns rough and bark-like, making him less vulnerable to cuts and bruises. Unfortunately, he will also become more susceptible to fire damage. Obvious. Cat Charm. The wearer of the charm will have cat-like reflexes when threatened. these reflexes can also make all the difference when it comes to surviving a battle. It is also said that a woman wearing this amulet will become more beautiful, and a man wearing it will become weak and feminine. Enormous cauldron of broth. As the name implies, this is a truly enormous cauldron filled with broth. Once emptied, the cauldron began to refill itself, ready to be emptied again. Although not very popular among the ranks, this broth is filling, and the cauldron provides large quantities of food. Horn of Valor. The sound of this horn will encourage friends in battle. The horn continues to sound throughout the entire battle. Endless bag of wine. The wineskin is enchanted with the powers of creation and produces endless amounts of wine. The wine can feed up to 50 soldiers in barren lands. Amulet of Giants. The wearer of this amulet will instantly grow in size and become as strong as a giant. The amulet only works on beings that are smaller than a giant to begin with. Lycanthrope's Amulet. Let's see. This iron amulet is crafted to the image of a wolf's head. Its eyes are as red as the rage that fills the heart of the wearer. The amulet grants the wearer regenerative powers in addition to increased strength, berserker rage, and superior night vision. The wild powers of the amulet will eventually turn the wearer into a beast. That makes me sad. But Ring of Regeneration. This golden ring is set with 7 enchanted stones. The wearer is affected by the wild magic of the stone, and his body will regenerate when wounded. Amulet of Resilience. This leather amulet is set with 9 amber stones that pulsate with power. The amulet stones reinvigorate the owner, making strenuous tasks less burdensome. Miraculous Cure-All Elixir. This elixir is brewed from magic leaves of very strong potency. Drinking the brew will cure a person of any known disease. After being used, it is refilled with water, and after a month, the leaves will turn the water into another miraculous elixir. I need level 5 nature magic. Is there anything I can do to, boost that? No. I know there's something, I just don't remember what. Thistle Mace. How much does it cost? Too much. You will go back to monthly casting of Horospecs for right now. And we'll continue with Wesh. We left the soulless ones here, but I'm okay with that. Sigdrival will head north. Is there virtually anything else I need? Answer is, not really. And Sigurd's searching. So, yeah, we shall end our turn. Loads of battles happened. Horospex has been cast, nothing has been found. Cast Arcane Probing, nothing was found. Sigurd searched for magic sites, but nothing was found. Proclamation from Sauromatia. Plague Storm the Bane shall hereby be known as the Prophet of Sigmund. Battle in Oaklands, them attacking us, whoever they were. Arcus Kefal. I still need to figure out how to pronounce it. So they're attacking us, and they're going to die horribly. So who did you... Oh, you're just a bear tribe shaman. And our Valkyries are already here. Giving them berserk? Alright, that's actually pretty good. Making them fully berserking, and they retreat instantly because they don't feel like dying yet. But the Mystic is not going to escape. So how many died? Nothing of our side, interesting. And we attacked Bolfagan, which I think was already ours to begin with. Hey, Sigmund. Hey there, buddy, old pal. Look at all those wounds you've gotten. So this is a battle. The Shade Beasts are going to encounter their wolves immediately and just tear through them. And I'm guessing attacking ethereal beings, ethereal undead beings that are immune to poison, which basically is their entire shtick, will do just fine. The whites are producing areas of cold as well as the Draugr, which I understand is probably hurting our troops more than it's helping them, but we should be fine. So I think Sigmund is going to be surrounded and almost insta-gibbed before he retreats. But his troops are definitely taking a pounding. So Sigmund's taken a lot of damage, but unfortunately I think he's got a fire aura. Fire resistant, fire shield. Okay, that makes sense. So we're gonna lose a lot of Shade Beasts, but that's not a humongous issue to me. looks like the rest of our troops are about to catch up. Oh, the Valkyries are attacking their ranged units, which is exactly what I was intending. And Sir Driva is just casting Raise Dead out the arse. All those soulless warriors. I don't know if these guys are counter-striking or what, or if they're all female. No, they're male. It's our people that are actually dying. But thankfully, these guys can go into negative HP. Okay, Sigmund was routed. I hope Sigmund died. If Sigmund died, that's hilarious. But they've just lost virtually everything that matters to them. And now the Shade Beasts are going to clean up, allowing us to get a bunch of soulless warriors. And hopefully the Valkyries don't let them escape. Because we want to kill as many as we can so they don't return. But all in all, very interesting fight. Right. Message... Message from Sauromatia. I'm assuming he's pronounced Saruman. Sauromatia. You killed our god. This war will not end until the nation of Helheim is annihilated. Tough. So who did we lose? We lost a fair amount of Shade Beasts and Long Deads, but those are fine. We gained lots of soulless warriors. We lost 2 Valkyries and like 9 Herdmen. Okay, I'm okay with this. They're basically almost totally annihilated. Unexpected event at Bolfegiston. Insect swarms are eating the crops and annoying the populace. Well, I don't care. Province defense, we're gonna rebuild you. We have the technology, and we also have the money. Up to 20, so you can just reduce the unrest. Ah, that's where they attacked us from. Okay, so Sigdriva. Oh, we never actually owned this province previously, so we just took it from them. Okay, and we killed their god, so I'm happy. Which means theoretically their domain strength should naturally decrease over time, as it's usually the god that allows their domain strength to be 1 higher than it is normally. So, we'll build a temple here, even though that eats heavily into our treasury, because I want to continue pushing back their domain. We have Modiak. I would like to continue... Okay, how many troops do we actually have? Okay, we're creating tons of soldiers. But what's important now? Army setup. How many Long Deads? Like Long Dead Horsemen do we have? No, we had you get the Death Magic Staff. So let us, first things first, equip you with the staff, which is a 2-handed, so I can't actually have you wear this. We're not throwing away magic items. We're not dumb. So your Death Magic should be 4. Can you forge anything new? That answer is no. Yeah, the answer is flat out no. But casting ritual spells should be a lot better for you now, and you will now cast Pale Riders turn after turn. Even though we really don't have enough gems to truly support it. Yeah, that's forging. Pale Riders. Goddess, you will actually cast ritual spell Dark Knowledge, considering you can just ping something. I don't know, ping Bullfagan, see what we've got up there. While Sigdriva builds a temple to you. And we will recruit another Svartalf. We'll recruit another Woodhenge Druid. I'm really oh, they just don't have natural magic differences, which is what sucks. Oh, we just like skipped over Horospex, which should have found something. No? Are we getting 6 per turn? We always get 6 per turn. Now, well, next commander, Tamar. Forge magic item, I assume? Like, you know, you built the Skull Talisman. Cast ritual spell, I guess revive a Bane? Or Twiceborn. Does not work on undead. Never mind. Revenants. I mean, you could create more Revenants. I don't have anything that really cheapens the cost of these spells. Which is what sucks, because I have a limit on the amount of death gems I've got. I think construct building... Oh yeah, I could have you build some of these things to, like, increase resources. I guess you will the supply storage then. We are recruiting another Woodhenge Druid. Can I have you forge, like... No, I can't, because that's too low level. Instead of casting Harspecs, I want you to forge a Thistle Mace. But you're gonna do it with a Dwarven Hammer. We're at 14, Thistle Maces cost 10, so we're good. It actually gave us the gems back afterwards, which is something I'm most hopeful for. Ooh, that sucks. Sigmund, go up here, or Sigurd, sorry. Yeah, they're pushing back our domain again. As they should. Zalrock, you've been just sitting there preaching. I want to take one of their territories. I want to take it. But I can't, because I just don't have enough forces. Yeah. I need some, like, reinforcements. Like, I could... Plaguetooth will continue getting troops for you. And we have no gold remaining, so that's it for our turn. Our army's set up. You should have some soulless ones. What a difference between these two. I'm guessing just armor. So you got Spear, Ringmail, Curious, and a Shield. You get a Scalemail Hark, which is much... So you're just much more heavily armored. Okay. We'll just have Sigdriva build a temple up here and move north. The south really doesn't care for us. I'm guessing they're having like a small war going on with someone else here, especially considering they have like humongous domain strength. Speaking of which, like, we still don't know what goes on here. We know there's some other nations out there, but we're just trying to push these guys out of our hair first. And while they have triple preaching, I really would like to assault them. It's just not feasible yet. Well, when will it be? That's a good question. Plaguetooth, how many troops could you command? Okay, 20. We'll continue producing troops here, and then you'll just take them over. So I guess we're done. We're researching down enchantment, which I'm perfectly okay with. Resolving battles, what happens? Pale Riders, cast Dark Knowledge, nothing was here. Alkland, they attacked us. Let's see what goes on. Tianchi. You die. Like, that kind of assault just dies to Barbarian Horde. Like, I don't know why they even attempted it, because now we're just going to overwhelm them and kill their entire force. Bolfagan, you attacked us. With a pathetically small amount of troops. The Shade Beasts should be enough to kill you by themselves, but... yeah, they're just overwhelmed and killed. Was it a total wipe? No, they barely got away. But they killed some of my Shade Beasts, which sucks. Ooh, interesting. So they scanned up here, or did we somehow find the Wolf Oak? I don't know how we found that. Oh well. What goes on here? What did we search for? No, you built the Thistle Mace. And you'll just actually... Can we forge the Thistle Mace again? Yes, we can most definitely forge another Thistle Mace. You will get a Thistle Mace. Which gives you level 2. And you will cast Harspecs in the Glistening Wood, but we'll make sure you're doing this constantly. That's forging. I need to learn how those go. And I believe I forgot to mention, we're actually going to get a new commander soon. I'm just looking for an appropriate one that I'll actually use, because I don't want another Riley, who's like, he's good in extreme circumstances because he's the only one with 3 earth magic, but I still want to have him do something else than just sit in the base. Speaking of which, I need to find a reason to just get him out of here. Anyway, with our current treasury, I guess I'll boost province defense up to 30 just for natural defenses and more unrest reduction. You did attack us. You lost everyone there. 31 is fine. We'll take more Hell Heardlings, or just Heardlings. Zalrock is just going to sit around and do nothing because we can't do anything just yet. We need a lab to have a genuine commander. You definitely get a priest. Oh well. We'll get some mounted ones. Okay, these guys just eat gold. Wow, these guys just eat gold. I'm not gonna recruit another mage just yet. We'll recruit another Svartalf because those take a long time. We're casting Pale Riders. Riley, how many undead can you command? You can command a lot of them. I think I've got a plan, but I need another group to come together. And we need to keep expanding because we need more territory. You're still here. Head back. I want you to truly tell me like what's here. That's a bad idea. Do not sneak an attack. Any other commanders? Plaguetooth. Alyssa, yes. You cast ritual spell. You have like no death gems. Summon shade beasts. Just do it. Just summon more shade beasts. Summon more shade beasts and just get a ludicrous amount of them. I almost want to Pale Riders you just to see what happens, but okay. Yeah, we'll pass along the turn. Haruspex, found in the Glistening Woods, summon shade beasts. Pale Riders, Tianchi, Valgamu, the Mound King shall be known as the Prophet of Hera. Battle of Griffin Spires, they're attacking us. How strong are you? You die. Unless the guy's like ungodly good. Hector the Septic. The Septic is a philosopher with a sharp tongue and dry wit. His intellectual stature prevents him from accepting the truth of any faith. As the subversive words of the Septic spreads, faith in divinities falters. Septics are employed as missionaries of reason and are sent to foreign lands to weaken faith in false gods. Heretic! The unit leads people away from the true faith and lowers dominion in the province as if the enemy priest had preached there. The value represented is the priest level. You will go die in a fire. So, who are you? Platia the priestess with nature magic. Okay. Like, they will go die in a fire. Come on, go kill the heretic. Go kill the heretic. The heretic lived. An unexpected event in Elkland. Very ill omen. Was seen and rumors of it have been spread throughout the entire province. Okay, with 50 unrest reduction, we should be good. What was the one found in the Glistening Wood? It's not Griffin Spires. Glistening Wood. There it is. Skin Shifter's Barrow. That's not disturbing at all. Recruit units. We're gonna recruit another Haggadrot. Like, we'll need another Haggadrot, so come along. We'll get some more dwarves later. Fortsith, you have been casting a lot of death things. I want you to cast another death thing. This time, I want you to summon shades? No, actually, maybe something earth-related. I'm dumb. Like, I'm really dumb. Like, no, not forging. Not shift N either. No lore. Start searching. Listen, Deathwind, you have another batch of gems for us. I want you to continue casting. Arcane probing. Just find something. Next commander. Sigurd. Search for something, I guess. Yivik, you've made another Thistle Mace. I want you to forge magic item. I want you really to forge something. Not Rat Tail, though. I really... Too low level to forge that item. I really want it. Oh, Amulet of Resilience. Let's not do an Amulet of Resilience. Cast Ritual Spell Haruspex. We'll cast some more Haruspex around here. You're too low level. I see. You're not too low level. You have a Thistle Mace. Take it. Haruspex. And we'll just start spamming this around and see what we can find nature-wise. Okay, you're here. Tell me, what's the actual army here? I just want to go in and gut them. just take the land. Sigdriva. We'll take this territory. There's no reason not to. And we'll boost province defense just a little bit more, just to get a few more troops here. Plague Tooth will recruit... do we need to recruit more troops, or are you at your max limit? You're at about your max limit. You can have like 15 more. So we will recruit more Hirdman. That's about... That's 10, exactly. Okay, that's fine. You'll be sent over next and start reinforcing Zalrock, who's preaching. He's preaching, but no one's listening. You're casting all your stuff. Tamar still can't do anything, really. I guess I could have you... I guess I could empower you to be an air mage. Death in air? Forge magic item. Is there really nothing I can do? I guess I could have you forge this. I mean, it's not efficient, but certainly better than nothing. If you're all casting Haruspecs, I might as well take this off your hands because you don't need it. Give it to Tamar. We just get back some of the gems that we use. You're defending. You're not defending. You're casting Haruspecs. And we'll soon start summoning, like, nature stuff later. And is that virtually everything? Yes, at most we could do is more recruitment, which we will. More Hellheardlings. More Valkyries. More. And we shall end our turn, and with that we'll also end the episode here. Hope you've all enjoyed watching. This has been BrainBoy 20 with Let's Play Dominions 4 Thrones of Ascension. If you liked the video, remember to like, comment, or subscribe. It helps out a great deal, and I hope to see you all next time.